Alright, so Miss Eva is actually a student at University of Maryland. What are you studying?
I study film, not film production, but film theory and criticism. So I watch old movies and new movies, and I talk about them and write about them.
Okay. Alright, and next on my panel, I have here with me Mr. Roland Reno.
How you doing?
Very good, how are you?
I'm good, how are you?
Very good. Are you excited to be here?
Yeah, it's my first time being on your show.
Okay, well, thank you for coming.
You're very welcome.
Alright, so, what about entertainment do you like?
I like entertainment news. I don't like the gossipy much. I like more of the straight facts. Like, I like sitting down with a person, in-depth interviews, asking them questions one-on-one instead of hearing it through the blogs, get it from the direct source.
I see. Do you ever read news stories from the Shade Room?
No, I don't. I look more at like TMZ, more like those, or more like Celebrity News Daily. They have a magazine that comes out at the Giant across the street from house, so I go there and get those things of that nature.
That's good. So, what school do you go to?
I'm currently at the College of Southern Maryland. In January, I'll be transferring to Bowie State.
Nice. And what's your major?
Mass Communications and Media Studies.
Or what do you plan on doing with that?
I actually want to do what you do, but on TV, I want to interview people, have them on the red carpets and things of that nature. Because I'm actually a very entertaining person, so I feel like I'm going to be more... I feel like I'm gonna just be like, I can be myself while giving people entertaining news as well.
Alright, that's nice. And last but not the least on my panel, I have here with me Miss Emma Cartwright.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing well. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for coming. What are your plans for today, later on today? I mean, after we're done with the show.
After we're done with the show, I'm probably going to go back, find some B-rolls for our social media manager, Zoe.
I see. So, what about entertainment do you like? Are you even into entertainment or no?
Very much so. I probably was more in the past than I am right now. I find entertainment, it's interesting to follow because they are so prominent in our lives through media, through movies and television. So it's nice to see a little more personal side to celebrities, I would say. And we, it seems like as a culture, are very invested and devoted to their personal lives.
And now with social media, it's gotten even more intimate.
Yeah, exactly. It feels like you have a connection with these celebrities.
A lot of girls really think that they are these people on the screen.
Yeah, I don't know if they think they are them, but it's like they have a personal connection with them. But
Alright, so you were from University of Berkeley?
yeah, University of California, Berkeley. Yeah.
Okay, how was it like in California?
The vibes are like super chill. Yeah, hella chill. They're hella chill. Yeah, I
So
love
do you
it.
ever go to Hollywood? I mean, like LA?
No,
No.
that's like 8 hours away.
Because you know, normally when people go like on from California,
Yeah.
the person's like, oh, do you know LA? You know?
Yeah, exactly. It's a huge state, and no, LA's not really. Though I am interested in entertainment, LA is not my scene in the slightest. It's very smoggy and crowded, and
I see. Alright, so we're gonna get down to business with entertainment does. First on our news story list, we have Oprah Winfrey, who I guess there was a rumor about her getting married to her longtime boyfriend, I should say, and she came out to, you know, deny the rumors, you know, and all that. First of all, what do you think about their relationship? I mean, it's like they've been dating for quite a long time, and I know marriage isn't for everyone, but a whole Oprah, you know, not being married at this age, what do you say about that?
I think it's a good thing, not a good thing, but I don't think a piece of paper necessarily dictates what your relationship is. And also, Oprah being this billionaire, marriage isn't just a simple thing for her. It's going to be a very, very long process with, you know, not just, you know, like figuring it out how to work out her money and like whether she should have a prenuptial.
Yeah.
It's better to just keep that stuff.
Good point.
It's better to just keep that stuff separate, I think, and just focus on the love. And I mean, look at how long they've been together. In some countries, once you've been together for like 20 years, you're already automatically considered married anyway, like a common law marriage. So I don't know.
Well, Mr. Roland, what do you think?
I agree with what she said, and I honestly feel like Oprah is just setting a tone for more women, because a lot of girls these days, they want to rush into relationships, they want to rush into titles. So I feel like the fact that Oprah isn't rushing to marry, even though, I mean, it's never too late to get married, but she's at an age where it's not really likely that she will get married. And I feel like the fact that she's still successful, she still has love, and she has money, a lot of them fall in that.
Yeah, she has money.
So much money.
What about you? Do you think,
Yeah, I think kind of like Eva said, I didn't really think about the prenup. That's a good answer. And it doesn't, I don't think, make the relationship any less valid. They've been together for like 30 something years, and they don't have a piece of paper, but they still, for all intents and purposes, I think they are a lifelong commitment to each other.
Okay. Alright, so we're gonna move on to our next story, which regards Criminal Minds Shamar Moore and his best friend. There was a lot of controversy about this story, and I mean, as we all know, he kind of got betrayed by his best friend, who duped him $60,000, and then he
What's the story? Yeah, I don't actually know this story.
So, his best friend, Shamar Moore,
Shamar Moore's best friend
duped him $60,000, and he sued him, and he actually won. But people were talking about how he shouldn't have, because it's his best friend. And I mean, the least thing that you should do to your best friend is betraying him or her and duping him.
Well, he did it first.
How did he dupe $60 million?
$60,000.
$60,000.
Wait, this is suing over $60,000.
Yeah. I mean, I think he's trying to set an example, because regardless of being a friend.
How did he dupe $60,000?
And it was his co-star.
Yeah, and well,
I'm sorry, but like a $60,000 is like maybe a high-end Toyota or a lesser-end Lexus. Like, we're not talking an extreme amount of money.
He's not Oprah. That's a lot of money for him.
He's on Criminal Minds. Like,
That's
he
true.
probably is making at least $60,000 an episode.
But right now, he's no more in Criminal Minds.
Yeah,
so
he probably needs the money.
How did he...
Because isn't it the Baby Girl LLC business?
Yeah.
That's what happened. Because
Yeah.
Tisdale, which is the best friend that duped him, Keith Tisdale, his old co-star. So he dipped him for $60,000 out of the Baby Girl LLC company. It was for people that had the same disease. So
that is screwed up.
So it was kind of like it was narcolepsy.
Oh.
Yeah, so
This just keeps taking turns.
I know, this is a strange story.
So he duped
I took the notes when he did it.
Oh, okay.
So
he duped him out of $60,000.
Yeah, out of a company that they tried to bond together out of respect.
Out of a foundation.
Mother.
It sounds like it wasn't a company, it was a non-profit.
Yeah. And how Moore found out was because an audit actually released information stating that Tisdale took the money out. So he confronted him.
Okay, I 100% am on his side, because if first of all, that could open up him to liability, because if it's a non-profit and you're using money for your own purposes, that's illegal. So he's covering all his bases, first of all, to protect himself. And second of all, I would be super angry. I would be, you're using this is supposed to help people, and you're, so.
And those might have been donations from, just civilians.
People who really thought this was going to go to a good cause, so,
Yeah, but what, if applying this to your life, what would you have done? Like, would you have straight away sued him? Or would you, would you settle it out of court?
Maybe I would...
I mean, what is there to settle? He should have the $60,000.
Yeah, I mean, that's the only option.
The only reason I would sue first and ask questions later is if I thought there was any way that this could come back on me legally to cover my own bases. If I talked to my lawyers and they said, oh, if they just put back the money, you'll be fine, then maybe I would talk to them first. Even then, I don't know. So,
okay.
I think he's in the right.
Emma?
In terms of should he?
Yeah,
If it was your life.
Yeah, and if it was
Yeah,
your
I
life.
would sue. And I would probably they're co-chairs of this foundation, is what you're saying. I would, take legal action to have him removed from any position of power or authority from that foundation. And maybe if he's affiliated with any other foundations, investigate if he's taking similar action against those.
Okay. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead to our next story, which has critics bashing Lupita Nyong'o regarding her skin color because
what's critics?
Well, we have there is what's his name? I forgot his name. But when recently Lupita Nyong'o was put on as a cover girl for I think one major magazine,
Vogue.
Vogue,
yeah.
And then people were bashing her because apparently they're saying due to her skin tone she wouldn't go far in Hollywood. I mean, she has an Oscar already, but we have people like Viola Davis who are already established in Hollywood and all that. So I don't see where that comment.
And also the fact that she was on Vogue and the fact that she's been so successful kind of disproves that.
Yeah.
And also that's what we're trying to fight against all the time is this very insidious kind of colorism of people. Like even light-skinned actresses do better than dark-skinned actresses because there's this kind of hierarchy of skin color, which I think is very, very disgusting and should be completely changed because it comes from a history of white supremacy that we need to destroy.
Okay, what do you think, Owen?
I mean, I feel like we're going back to when Martin Luther King was still alive, and while the media is perceiving it as we're moving on, clearly we're not moving on because you see more light-skinned actors and more caramel actors than you do dark-skinned. And when you see somebody with the talent as this young lady right here, like, she could really make it far. Don't let her skin color affect anything.
Yeah.
So, and it's kind of like it is with singing. Like, does anybody watch The Voice? I kind of it's basically a singing show where they turn around.
Yeah.
And, and they sing. You don't look at them. You don't know what they look like. And then if you like what you hear, then you turn around and you pick them. So it's like, with her, it's like, she acts really well. We see that already. So her skin shouldn't even be a question.
Yeah. Yeah, Amo, what about you?
Well, so I think that article, it mentioned that the person that said that was just like some flippant like talent agent or something. It wasn't a significant person in Hollywood.
Yeah, that's good.
So I will say I would hope that no one significant in Hollywood would ever say something like that.
It's not an overt thing. It's like it's
exactly. It's
a
like,
covert
even though they wouldn't say that, it is perpetuated throughout media all the time. And one of my feelings is I want to see, actresses like Lupita, actresses of color, star in roles, not just these dramatic, harrowing roles. I want to see them in romantic comedies. I want to see them in in
every genre.
Yeah, I'm sick of the slave movies and
exactly
the civil rights movies. I mean, come on,
like
can't we just have a normal movie?
How a lot of really famous black actors have to get their start.
Yeah.
I mean, automatically it's like they've given them that niche to always portray or star in such
and
movies.
it's like those are the only movies that they can be taken seriously in.
And those are the only movies that they get rewarded for.
Yeah.
Because there are movies where they're not.
And my big thing is, even when because a lot of movies are, based off of history and based off of books, I'm always saying, even though, it's based off of history books, you can change the narrative a little bit in terms of color, because you're changing the medium, so you have the license to do that. So just because you're adapting a book and it, specifically called for like a white male, that doesn't mean you need to keep it a white male. You can make it an Asian male, you can make it,
That reminds me of when people were getting mad with, I forgot what fantasy movie it was.
Were you talking about Rue in the Hunger Games?
No, not the Hunger Games. It was like that movie with Meryl Streep where it had, and James Corden was it the The one about fairy tales. You remember that one?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
And
Into the
people were-
Woods.
First of all, I didn't see it, but I didn't see any
Oh, I thought it was
black
really bad.
actress, or actor. But apparently, people were mad because there was someone of color, and they were like, "This is a European narrative, like this because it's from European history, like European mythology." I was like, what?
Yeah.
So
I mean, I don't
dumb.
remember specifically that controversy, but
Yeah.
I know that a lot of people were
And-
upset that Rue in the
in
Hunger
Hunger
Games was portrayed as a
That's so
black
stupid.
actress, and it's kind of ridiculous
That's so
because one,
stupid.
it's a fiction, it's based off a fictional
Yeah,
book.
Yeah.
And two, in the book, it says she has like olive skin tone or something,
Yeah,
something like
so-
that. And so it's very
Unless
ambiguous,
it's explicitly
yeah.
said.
Yeah.
That it's, the people were mad at Idris Elba was the
James
Norse,
Bond?
the Norse god in Thor. He
Oh,
was the
okay.
gatekeeper in Thor.
There was talk that Idris Elba was going to be James
The
Bond,
next
and
James
actually
Bond.
the author came out of the James Bond series and said James Bond is not black.
He said, well,
Or-
then he said, Idris Elba's too street. There are other
Yeah.
black actors that would be better. Or something. He like refined his
Idris
his
Elba.
criticism,
yeah.
but it was still like, I don't know. First of
That's
all,
true,
Idris
too bad.
Elba, to me, is the most refined. I don't
Like the
see him as
least street
street,
person you
I don't know, but I guess in England they have. I guess maybe because he like has a little bit of a London street accent when he's normally talking, but he's an actor. You can.
Mhm.
That's literally his job is to act.
We're gonna take a quick musical break and we will be right back. You're still tuned in on voanews.com and it's Entertainment Bass hosted by Jeffrey Darko. Stay tuned.
It's your boy Easy. Hey, UG official. Hey, music so sensual. Zagadat.
Every time I see a ball, I tell her she they be. She fine past them all, Charlie baddest I've seen. She's a boss with it, and she know exactly what I need. She's a boss with it, and she know exactly.
Alright, welcome back listeners and viewers. It's still voanews.com and we're still on Entertainment Fast talking about the recent entertainment news stories that are headlining. We're gonna move on to one quick bad news story regarding the Queen and King of Hollywood, I'm guessing, which is Angelina Jolie divorcing her longtime boo, Brad Pitt. What are your opinions, my panelists?
I don't really have an opinion because I don't have to know their life, but I do think her trying to get full custody is a little strange. Either he did do something super bad and that's why she wants to do this, or she's being a little bit petty because she's angry about something. Because I can't imagine Brad Pitt having done something so terrible that it would warrant him just having visitation rights.
Yeah.
So that's my only.
I feel like that's a pretty common thing for moms to think.
Really,
Yeah,
do you have
but-
an opinion?
Yeah, I actually do. I searched into this, into the
Yeah.
interviews about what was said. It's alleged. It's alleged. For
Yeah.
now. So they haven't released the official information, but it's alleged that he actually abused one of his kids.
Really?
Like,
So-
what kind of abuse?
Yeah,
Physical.
Not
Physical.
sexual abuse.
No, just physical.
I heard that too, and it seems like it's not being investigated by.
Enough.
Not enough that I don't know if there's validity to the story. I would hesitate to spread that because I've read different things that are saying that Child Protective Services said there's not an investigation, the FBI said there's not an investigation. I don't know where that perpetuated from. I will say I think it was a matter of time before they broke up.
Yeah, me too.
I mean, I
Yeah.
think that was just a.
It was
I never
given,
saw them
yeah.
together for the rest of their lives because
Really?
no,
I
I
was
didn't.
like-
I mean, I feel like
I think it
just
was
feel like a
a
lot
lot
of
of
people
time too.
look towards celebrities' relationships too much.
Yeah.
As to
Yeah.
their
And they are
goals.
under a lot
Yeah.
of pressure, and like
Mhm.
besides having 7 kids or however many
Yeah.
they had, they had a lot of pressure. And the one thing I will say that I was kind of wary about is how much they kind of made it about Jennifer Aniston and how it was like
Oh, yeah.
her
Yeah.
vindication, and I was like,
She
Leave
was
her
very classy
alone.
about it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she was.
She was like,
but
I have
we're
nothing to
gonna
do
quickly move on to another story. This is kind of like ratchet, but in regards, you know, the Kardashians and Black China, they
I
want
love
to
that.
have like a separate baby
I
shower
love
for
Blac Chyna.
Black China
I love the
and
Kardashians. Well, I love
Rob.
them.
Like, I didn't know, you know, men could have baby showers too.
They had a baby shower for Rob.
They are trying to have a separate baby shower, so
that she doesn't have to be with the Kardashians.
yeah.
'cause they
And
hate
I'm
her.
guessing
They're
the
trying to have a
thing-
baby shower for Rob without Black
Yeah.
China.
Yeah.
She's the carrier of
That
the
is
baby.
the most
baby.
petty thing I've
That's
ever heard in my
scary.
life.
And then he actually tweeted her phone. He tweeted
Oh,
Kylie's
her
phone number.
I'm not even gonna lie to you with you. I FaceTimed the number 5 times, but she didn't answer.
Oh
But
my
That
God.
was probably deactivated like 2 seconds.
Yeah, but I think the number was actually true because a lot of people called and it was busy all through. I'm guessing, but one quick question. So there has been rumors about them breaking up and, you know, trying to, you know, like facade all these togetherness, you know, to the media in order to promote their
Their E-show, yeah.
So, what do you guys think? I mean, I think they've actually broken up because, you know, apparently Black China actually succumbed to them having separate baby showers.
I think breaking up or not breaking up is a very loose category in these people's mind
Yeah.
because their entire lives are constructed around entertaining others. So it could be, it could not be, it could all be to keep you hanging on to the
Yeah,
next episode.
That's true.
You know,
You can't really know the
they
truth.
manufacture drama in order to sell. Their
Yeah.
product is their life.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Their exciting lives. So any of this drama could or could not be may or may not be true. So you will never know unless they like literally break up and then.
How
never
I
talk
said there
to
was
each other.
Brangelina was a ticking time bomb. Black China and Rob are
Yeah.
exceptionally so. I mean, how long? Hopefully that time bomb is over 9 months, so they can you know
Yeah.
be together. But I don't think it's gonna last. Maybe I'll
Okay.
eat my words in like 50 years.
Yeah,
And
I
shit.
agree with the
Yeah.
same
Yeah.
thing. I feel like this is all entertainment.
Yeah, and I
And
think
she's a
it-
very savvy businesswoman,
Mhm.
actually. So once this person has fulfilled her needs, and maybe she finds another avenue to even greater success, she might move on to that. I'm not saying that she's completely motivated by that, but I've read a lot about it, and she has a very, very smart way of doing things. So
Mhm.
we'll see. We'll see.
You guys know what I just noticed? Didn't she have a baby with Tiger?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If she gets another baby dad, she has to stop. She has to stop. Because
I mean, is that a rule?
it's not a rule, but it's like
But
that's
how
a lot
many
of
baby
the
daddies you
entertainment
want?
media people.
I mean, I don't.
She should like yeah.
She, I don't have a problem with it because I don't. I think she has a lot of money, so she can support all those children,
Yeah.
and the men that she's having children with have money too.
But do you think how did her, does anybody know how her and, I know we have to end soon, but how her and Rob got together? Did she seek him out? Because it seems like the
I
most,
think she
came out
she
of
sought
nowhere.
him
it
out.
seems like
yeah.
the most twisted kind of like,
Maybe
on both
Amber
of
Rose
their ends that
connected
they're,
them. I don't know.
I think they
think-
wanted to have a really big publicity stunt.
Yeah.
Because
But-
honestly, after her and Tiger broke up, what was she doing? She was taking pictures with Kim inside
but
the
it
gym
seems
every
like a
other day.
very
Yeah.
She's not really doing much.
weirdly motivated relationship on both of their ends. She's trying to get back at Tyga and Kylie. He's trying to get back at his
Exactly.
mom. Like, that is not a foundation to bring a child into this.
And that's
No,
what I'm
it's not.
saying.
That's
It's like
true. That is
she's
the
doing
thing.
a lot
But I'm
right
thinking
now.
right now it's like a big happy family because Kylie's with Tyga and you know it's
That's
not
not
a
a
happy
happy-
family, but
And
you know
plus,
it's like
each of these people
kind of-
have their own mental sickness in
This
a way.
is like
Yeah.
the Cosby Show on steroids.
yeah.
It's really weird.
That's true. But okay, one last then before we take comments from viewers. So Kim Kardashian / Kanye West exposing Taylor Swift. I know this was like a bad news story, but
Wait, what?
That was a while ago.
that was a while ago. They actually
Oh, right.
Snapchat, you know, their conversation with Taylor regarding, you know, using the
Yeah.
I made that be famous
Yeah.
line in there.
Um,
What are your takes on that?
I don't know.
I'm so over Taylor Swift.
Me too. I
Oh,
really,
me too.
Like, I don't even want to even spend the energy to talk about her, to be honest.
yeah, I don't.
I love Kim. I love Kanye. I love Kim Ye, and I don't necessarily love the Kardashians, but I love them. And Taylor Swift,
also, yeah, and she's very talentless. Kanye West actually has a lot of musical talent, and Taylor Swift is super annoying.
Taylor Swift is the regular Cheerios of the cereal celebrity.
Yeah.
Like, she just is so bland and it's so contrived.
Yeah.
Like, I think that was the best thing to ever happen. It, like, at least it brought some spice into her life. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I hate that Tom Hiddleston's dating her. So it's
Oh well, they broke up, but
They did break up?
Yeah, they broke up a long time ago.
No, are you
Thank
sure?
you,
Her and Tom
Jesus.
Hiddleston?
Yeah, they broke up. Yeah.
He really, that was the
He was
worst.
the
I think
opportunist.
it really destroyed his brand.
It
a little
really
because
did.
Yeah.
He's gonna have to work hard. I don't even
Because
know
he's
who he
like
could date to bring him back from that.
Yeah.
he would
And-
have to.
Go ahead.
Yeah, he can't go to Miley. Never mind.
No, Miley's
No,
the thing.
no,
She's
yeah.
off limits.
Yeah.
I don't know who he could date that would be so revered and respected that it would bring him back from Taylor
He
Swift.
needs to be
J-Lo.
like a Hollywood, you know.
J-Lo.
No, I don't.
Or
I'm-
British, or the girl who was in Star Wars or
What about
something.
Rhea?
Ray.
Oh, no, she's not really. I would say Rhea.
I was thinking, Alicia.
Vikander.
Yeah, but she's
with-
dating. She's with
she knows
Michael
the real
Fassbender.
deal.
Well,
she's
I
dating the
used
real
to
deal.
think Tom Hiddleston and Michael Fassbender were kind of on
Me
par
too.
together.
I thought he was like
But
a
now
very
one's
respected
dating
actor.
Alicia Vikander and one was dating Taylor Swift, so they have really
Yeah.
They can switch.
their stocks. One has plummeted and one has really skyrocketed.
I mean, look at who Michael Fassbender dated. What's her name? Zoe Kravitz.
Zoe Kravitz,
I didn't-
yeah.
he dated
yeah.
Zoe
Michael
Kravitz.
Fassbender and Zoe
Yeah.
Kravitz.
Yeah.
And he dated that woman who's in that Sleepy Hollow show. That black
I
woman.
have no idea. Are they both? Is Michael Fassbender British?
He's British, German,
Quick
American.
commentaries from social media, Facebook and Twitter. So regarding the Shimon Moore story, someone said Joe Cron on Facebook said he's really a nice guy and an honest one to boot. You just don't steal from a charity. And if anyone is trying to imply that the name he just said you just don't steal from a charity. Also, Kristen Wiggins on Facebook via E-Online says he did the right thing. Sometimes it's not about the money. Stealing from a friend or a loved one is the ultimate betrayal. So other comments from the Kim Kardashian and Kanye versus Taylor Swift story states that no matter what said or implied in the conversation between Kanye and Taylor, the bottom line is it was private. The fact that a camera crew happened to be ready to film a private conversation between two people shows me this was well orchestrated by Kanye. Now, do you guys think it was orchestrated?
I think that could be true. I mean, or it could just be that they're so used to documenting their lives.
I mean,
it
that's
just happened
true.
to be there.
It could have been orchestrated, but they didn't force Taylor Swift to
That's
say
true.
anything that she said. I think it was just a smart move to know that she's probably pretty vindictive and something like that might happen.
I mean, honestly, I feel as though that she should be thankful because the only time that Taylor Swift gets on the ups is when Kanye embarrasses her. Let's be real. That's when
No,
she gets
she-
her spunk, and that's when she gets the fire to make the little albums she makes and make the speeches.
Albums.
Quote
Yeah,
unquote
like
yeah, they are
albums.
terrible.
So she needs to thank Kanye for continuously putting her out there and pushing
He
her
made
to
that
do something.
be famous.
Right.
Okay, so one other comment. This, I think he's actually going biblical. He states that educate yourself. Kim is doing the right thing by her husband. Our Heavenly Father says they are one. If you know what the Bible says, Kim has not done anything wrong by defending her husband. So this is like very biblical. I mean,
Who commented that?
this is YHD on Facebook.
That they're gonna bring
Right.
biblical references
Yeah,
into
yeah.
defending
We're
Kim
in
Ye.
a post-biblical world with
I
those
mean,
people.
Kanye does call himself a god. So.
That's true.
That's true. And you know, I will say his Pablo album is very religiously oriented. If you've listened to it, it pulls a lot from gospel. But aside from that, I don't. I know. I sound
Wow.
so educated. It does.
Wow.
Okay, alright,
blushing.
so these upcoming comments, it's from Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram via TMZ. So, and it's about the Angelina Jolie divorces Brad Pitt story. So, one Sari on Facebook states that she's such a psycho. Here we go again. Another Amber Heard situation. What? Only this one with adopted kids. This is like crazy commentary. The second one from Dante via Twitter states, everyone who is in the know knows that this was purely Hank Kissinger's call. No others. I don't know what he means by that. And the third one says, Brad was out of your league in the first place. But that saddens me
that's a good one.
Your marriage and parenthood break. You have children with an exclamation mark.
All those people need to get lives. That's first.
Wait, can I pose a question?
Yeah, you can pose a question.
Okay, do you think either of them will be in long-term relationships with other celebrities?
I don't think so. I
don't think so.
No.
At this point, and I feel like if they do, it'll be another Sierra and Future situation, and they will shade each other for the rest of their lives.
God, Sierra and Russell, what's his name?
Wilson.
They are so annoying.
Yes.
Oh my God.
No, because honestly, why would you try to change your son's name that already has the name of his real father?
Oh my God.
To somebody that is a cornball. Like,
he is a cornball.
He looks like a big Twinkie.
First of all, he is a cornball.
Did she change his name?
I don't know, but when they were doing that thing where they're like, we're not gonna have sex until marriage, and then their night of their wedding Snapchats like, I just had such a great time tonight.
I mean, that was
I was like,
TMI, though.
Just go. No one cares whether.
Act the same. She used to.
And also, we all.
I want to look.
It's
I don't even.
So
really
it was
know
so
them,
cringe. It was the cringest thing.
What's his name?
Russell.
This
like,
is
we're
the
not gonna have
first
sex
time I've
until
come across
marriage.
people who hate them. I really love them together.
I don't
because
hate Sierra.
and you just don't bash your baby mama via social media like that. That brought up this whole
If she
situation.
was the one that was wrong in the situation, correct? Right? If she was wrong and he felt some type of way, if he would have did something to her first, he would have fell into the stereotypical group of men that mess up the relationship. But if it was Sierra and he felt some type of way, let him express himself. Because if it was him, Sierra would have did the exact
social
same
media
thing.
though. You don't do that on social media. But
okay, all right.
Yeah,
the son's name was Future Junior.
Yeah.
And she wanted to change it to what?
Russell.
Oh, that's really messed up.
She wanted to change it to Russell Jr.
Because I've seen a lot of interviews with Future,
child's
and
first name was Future.
Yeah.
And she wanted to change it to Russell.
Exactly.
Future really loves
That's
his
like
kids,
going from
man.
a Bentley to a Buick. Like,
oh my God! I think you hate them.
I really.
Okay,
but
so
he is such a I'm not gonna sleep with
one last comment via
guys.
Instagram via E-Online, and in regards to Brad Pitt and Angelina's divorce. So one says, I'm wondering if Pitt wonders what his life would be like now if he had never left Jen for this troubled woman.
What?
And there is a reply stating that Angelina was never the reason why Brad ended his first marriage, but people are still obsessed with the tabloid myth that the press keeps selling to the world. His marriage to Jen would have ended regardless because they were not right for each other.
Can I just put something together?
Yeah.
Okay. One is that you had told me, Eva had told me previously that she left him because he was smoking too much pot.
Yeah.
That's actually why I heard he left Jen, is because she was smoking too much pot.
Really?
It comes full circle. I mean, obviously
She was smoking.
Yeah, that he had wanted. Well, okay.
That's
What I had heard is that he had wanted to start a family and really start maturing and moving on, and she just wanted to drink wine and smoke pot and do yoga, and that's where they differed. And then he found, I don't know if this is true, you're giving me this little smirk, but he found Angelina, who was having a family and really wanted to move on, and he wanted kids, and apparently she just Jen wouldn't want to give up.
And maybe being a dad is pretty stressful, so he started doing the whole pot thing.
Alright, so your last words before we wrap up, Eva?
People need to get lives and stop commenting about celebrities on Facebook and Twitter. That's my
Alright, Mr. Roland?
People need to be real or be gone.
Hey, your last words?
My last words, that, you know, we need to cherish Kimye for what they're worth. And we need to take them at face value, and you know, don't read too much into it. Just accept Kimye for who they are.
Okay, alright. Thank you guys for gracing my studio today.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us.
Entertainment Buzz. I really appreciate it. And okay, so it has been Entertainment Buzz, and I'm your host Jeffrey. We had our panelists, Emma, Roland, and Ava. They are very, you know, in-depth when it comes to entertainment, and I mean, you can hear from their expression and their opinions that they shared today. So it has been Entertainment Buzz, and once again, I'm your host Jeffrey Darko. I'll be coming your way same time with next edition very soon, so stay tuned on voanews.com. Thank you.
Ear telling her to let me go on Tiedia or Mocha, cause I pay the way I roll on penning who I am, she always keep it on the low. She always keep it on the low. She always keep. See, I got a thing for your curvy body, the way you wind up on me, you gon' hurt somebody. It's like make you know the shy girl, show me all. So send me ben who make the call. I'll be right over, we go vibe proper. Grabbing glass, she be wine popper. Drop it low, show me what you want do, cause we be dropping dough, baby girl, it's on you.
Done, girl, with your body bad up. No big Caribbean girl, with your body wind up.